Hey, welcome to the Northwest Georgia Football Team FYN. Um, week one, pick 'em here. We're going to put our picks live on the air, man. We're going to throw them out there and um, tell you who we think is going to win this week. We'll pick straight up. We'll pick against the spread. Feel free to join in on YouTube, Facebook. Give us your comments, your picks, your predictions, and we'll get you live on the air. We're going to start with the big boys and work our way down to the single A schools and kind of give you an idea what we're going to do here. We'll start with Alatoona at North Paulding. Chris?
I'm going to go with North Paulding.
Benton?
I am liking North Paulding as well. I'm going to take North Paulding in this one.
Yeah, I know North Paulding. They're about a 12-point favorite. I don't know if they'll cover the 12 points, but I like Poe at North Paulding, the back they have there. I'm going to go North Paulding at home. All right, guys, the big game, Juju's first game.
Yes.
Carrollton at Gadsden City, Alabama. Benton?
Juju over 300 yards, and they'll beat Gadsden City.
I think Carrollton could gain a lot of confidence right here. I think it's big over Gadsden City. I think once they get rolling, they don't stop.
Yeah, I have to agree with you guys. I don't have a spread on this game. I didn't put it in the system, but I don't care what the point spread is. I think Carrollton covers and they win big. Like I said, Juju over 300 yards. All right, we'll move on to the 6A schools. South Paulding at Harrison. Chris?
I like Case and Wiseman. I think the kid's phenomenal. He just committed to Kansas. I think this is the first game in a big year for South Paulding. So I'm going South Paulding.
I like Wiseman as well, but I'd probably hand the ball off a few times. So
Yeah, they got a pretty good back.
I still like South Paulding.
Yeah, I mean you can't beat that combination. And they got Sanker on defensive line. They're going to Harrison. It's going to be tough. South Paulding 12-point favorites. I think South Paulding wins, but I think Harrison keeps it close. Woodland at East Paulding. Interesting matchup.
See,
Chris?
some of these schools I don't know as much about. I like East Paulding. I'm going to go East Paulding there.
Man, something about me wants to pick Woodland. I think I'm going to have to side with Chris and go East Paulding. Aren't they the Raiders?
Yep, the Raiders.
The Raiders. All right, I'm going to go with the Raiders.
They both have first-year head coaches this year. I know both programs are trying to get things turned around. East Paulding 17-point favorite. I'm going to take East Paulding and the points at home. Here's a very interesting matchup: Hiram at Paulding County.
Yep. Now I'm not familiar with the names of the Paulding County receivers, but they are outstanding. But also, I think Hiram is a much better team than their record from last season. And I'm going to go with that Paulding County offense.
I like Paulding County. I think it's a close one. I think it's within 10 for sure.
Yeah, the spread's 15. Paulding County by 15. Like I said, Hiram could go 8-2. I mean, they got the talent to really be an outstanding program. At Paulding County, first game of the year. I'm gonna go Paulding County to win, but Hiram covers the 15. Here's a game special to Chris.
Yes.
North Murray at Dalton. Dalton is a 9-point favorite.
I will be there covering. I can't wait for this matchup to take place. And I got my lucky hat on. So, I'm going with the Mountaineers.
I'm looking at the Massey ratings, and I know it's a little different than your Cal Preps, but Massey rating has 42-22, and I think that's a little much on the Dalton side. But I think at home, I might have to go with Dalton in this one.
Yeah, I think for sure it's going to be a high-scoring game. 9 points. I like Dalton to win. I think North Murray covers that spread. I think it's more like a 32-27 type game. All right, the big one at Barron Stadium Friday night under the lights. Number 4 Creekside versus number 2 Rome.
I'm on board with the Wolves this season. I think this is a tough team. This is as tough as it gets. When you're talking about defenses, Rome has got the defense and they got the offense too. I like this team. I like this team higher than number 2 in the rankings. I think they go all the way.
I tend to agree. I think you're going to see the defense show out, and I think the offense is going to show up and put some points up too. I like Rome against a tough Creekside team. It's
tough Creekside team. But I'm curious what your ratings have the spread at, because mine has it at 25. Like I said, Reese Fountain on offense and his gang, Steph Allen Green on defense. I mean, I think they're going to win. I tell you what, if they cover the 25-point spread, I agree with Chris. They're a state championship team if they can do that.
Yep.
It is in Rome, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
It is in Rome.
Barron Stadium.
Massey has it 27-26 Rome.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. Who we got here? We already gone over Hiram, North Murray, Woodland, Kennesaw Mountain at Cass, which is the other Corky Kell matchup at Barron Stadium. Kennesaw Mountain is a 23-point favorite.
I don't like that. I think there's some dudes there for Cass. I think Cass is. I think Devin Henderson at Cass is going to have just a huge year. I think this could be one of those guys that are 2,000-yard passing, 1,000-yard rushing type dudes. I like Cass in this one. This is going to be my Massey Maxwell Cal Preps upset here. I'm going with Cass.
He stole my upset of the week. I like Cass. I like Cass. I don't know a lot about Kennesaw Mountain. I know the Massey rating has them 2 touchdown favorite, but what I've seen so far from Cass is pretty darn impressive. And the quarterback can straight up fly. I mean that last week in the scrimmage, the first half, it was like mirror images. I mean, Cass and Cedartown, both very, very talented teams. I'm going to go with Cass, too. I got to go with Cass. It's going to be an upset, like you said, upset from all the
computers. Yeah.
Yeah.
My bad, Benton.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean, it's a good pick. It just means it was a good pick.
Still in that thunder. Yeah, I mean, I thought Cass did real well last weekend against Cedartown in that scrimmage. I mean, held Cedartown to 0 in the first half, which is real impressive. 23 points is a lot of points. I like Kennesaw Mountain. I think it's going to be much closer than 23. I think Cass will give them a fight till the end. Cartersville at Cherokee. Cartersville is a 19-point favorite on the road.
Go Canes.
Go Canes. Yep. Yeah, I agree with Benton on this one.
That's an easy one. I think they easily cover the 19. Canes. Semifinal rematch. Blessed Trinity at Calhoun. Calhoun's a 14-point favorite.
I think it could be big. I think Calhoun covers. I think Calhoun wins this. They return so much from that team, and they return a large group of talented playmakers. I'm going with Calhoun.
I agree. I like Calhoun, running back, receiver, and I think the quarterback is a guy that we may not know his name right now, but I think about 3 or 4 games in, we'll be talking about him.
Yeah, I like Calhoun. Cover the spread, 14 in this one also. I think they're going to have a big week, big year, big season. Looking forward to seeing them. Northwest Whitfield at Pepperell. Northwest Whitfield is a 13-point favorite.
I'm going with Northwest. I'm going with Northwest. Year of the quarterback is what I've been saying all year, and Owen Brooker is one of the better ones around. So I think he leads his team down there with a whole new group of receivers, and they take this game.
Yeah, I tend to agree. I think Northwest will cover. You said they're a 13-point favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Northwest to cover in this game. Not that I don't think Pepperell's a good team. I just think Northwest is poised for another. What did they went to the second round last year?
Second
Yep.
round the last 2 years. Yep.
Yeah, so that's I think they'll be there again at least.
Yeah, I agree with both of y'all, man. It's going to be a great matchup between two of our Player of the Year candidates. I think Northwest Whitfield covers the 13, but I think it's going to be a tight game. I don't think they're going to blow them out by any means. Southeast Whitfield and Coosa battle out there on Highway 20 West.
I got to see Southeast come over and scrimmage Murray just last Friday. Jaden Calhoun, a real deal. I think they run the ball well, and I think they'll do well. I'm going with Southeast in that one.
I think for similar reasons, I like Southeast. I think definitely the bigger school, and just I think going to be more talented, frankly.
Yeah, I know the game is a 1 point difference on Cal Prep. It's pretty much toss up. I like Southeast Whitfield too. I like the size of their offensive line. I like what they did in the spring against Dade. I mean, they put up some points. I think they'll win that game. Pickens at Sonoraville, interesting one.
Picking this game, I'm not sure if the running back will be back or not for Sonoraville, but I'm going to act like he is when I pick it. And I would go Sonoraville. I'm interested to see what the spread is on that, though.
13. Sonoraville's a 13-point favorite.
I think they do it.
Yeah, I think they'll cover. I think they'll cover that. I really believe that quarterback is going to have a big year. I think. I mean, he was impressive in the model scrimmage with his feet and his arm. Really, he was accurate in the pocket, and when he got outside, he was, he could move around really good. So.
Yeah, and what everybody's about to see is two of the best tight ends in the area. One of them being for that Sonoraville team, Ridge Red. I think Jackson Pate's got a big year coming, and I think he might hook up with Ridge Red a couple times in this game. So I'm picking the Phoenix here.
Yeah, I agree. If Zach Lyles is back and 100% healthy, I think they easily cover the 13. If he's not, I mean, I think they probably win right at 13. Pate's tough to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Heritage at Ringgold.
Man, that's an early season battle right there.
Yeah.
We talked about Heritage before earlier in the year about all the seniors they had, and we've also talked about Ringgold with the amount of seniors that they lost. But I'm going to go kind of against the grain, against what we talked about. I like Ringo in the matchup at home. I think they got enough to just win the game. I don't know what the spread is, but I haven't looked at it.
They're a 11-point favorite at home.
Ringo is?
Yep, they're the favorite.
That's interesting. I figured it might be closer to 50-50 just, because of what's returning.
I'm going to go with the Generals. I like Heritage. Teams that you have those big senior classes usually produce great things, and I can see that out of Heritage this year.
Yeah, I'm gonna break the tie, and I'm gonna side with Chris here. This is my upset of the week. I think Heritage wins. I mean, I love the people at Ringgold. I hope you guys can tune back in Friday night and say I told you so, old man. But I like the seniors on Heritage team. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think they pull it out. Redan at Central. Central is a 35-point favorite at home.
I don't know anything about Redan, but I do know that Central is loaded with athletes.
They are, and they could be big here.
35 is a lot to cover.
Yeah. Well, Vakari Swain could do it.
Yeah, I agree. I think they cover the 35. I mean, they scored 34 last week on Heard County in 3 quarters. I think they scored 35 in the first half on Redan, and it's a matter of whether or not they take the gas off or not. The next game is a misprint, Cedartown at Rockmart, but we'll cover that game last. We're going to save that for the finale. Oldest rivalry in Georgia, Tryon at Gordon Lee. Tryon is a 13-point favorite.
I think Tryon will cover. I think they'll figure out their issues they had early against Cherokee County in the scrimmage, and I think they end up covering in this game.
Yeah, I think Tryon wins it. I think they're too tough of a team. I see a couple teams out there that have a rough scrimmage, and it's kind of opens their eyes and gets them ready for that season. I think that may be what happened to the Bulldogs there. I think Tryon comes out big in week one.
Yeah, I have to agree. We'll make it 3 for 3 here. Tryon Bulldogs. Gilmer County at LFO. LFO is a 7.5 point favorite at home over the Bobcats.
Paul
Well,
Standards, he's a good coach.
yeah. I was going to say, since Chris stole my upset of the week, I'll change it to this one is the upset of the week. I'll take Gilmer County as the upset special.
What do you say, Lawrence?
Yeah, I believe Gilmer, Paul Standard, guys are playing physical. I believe Gilmer gets that one up there in LFO.
I'm going to go with LFO. I think this is a new team. You're about to see it this week. They're going to come out and surprise everybody.
All right, this is one that's been getting a lot of buzz on Twitter this last couple of days. Murray County at Cohulla Creek. Cohulla Creek is a 34.5 point favorite. Chris?
This could be the Colts season. I know there's a lot of excited folks of Murray County here that I talked to just this week. So I think this is a very competitive game right here, but I think Cohulla Creek wins this one. They've got a great senior class.
Yeah, I'll have to side with the Creek as well. I'm not sure about the spread. That's a little much if you ask me. But if you gave me 17, I might consider it. But 30 something, I don't think I like that. But I'll still go with Cohulla Creek winning the game.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of big spreads, especially early in the season. I mean, it's hard to score that many points first week, and Murray County, they got a little confidence last week in that scrimmage. I think they keep it within 34.5, but yeah, I'm going with the Creek.
Yeah. I don't know what the computers think sometimes. So I don't know the algorithms that Massey, Maxwell, and Cal Preps use.
I haven't actually looked at the Massey on this. That'd be interesting to see. It is at Cohulla Creek.
Yep.
Yeah. Now I think the AJC, they use Maxwell a lot, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're Maxwell guys.
Yeah.
35-21 Cohulla Creek. Closer.
All right, Ben, this is your hometown team here. Lafayette at Chattooga. Lafayette, 10-point favorite.
10-point favorite, man. I think Chattooga could take a step between the scrimmage game and this game, just sheer getting a lot of nervousness out from a lot of people that just never played on the high school stage before, and I'll be quite honest with you, I think Fort Payne may be better than 90% of the teams that is on Chattooga's schedule this year. Definitely had good size. I think Lafayette's coming in with a more veteran team, and they're going to be really physical. Quarterback can throw the ball around. I mean, I think Lafayette wins the game, and I think it's going to be right around that point spread, I believe. Do I have to pick one way or another?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ramblers here. This is one of those teams I picked earlier is making a playoff push, and I think they'll do it this year. So this is just the start of a big season for Lafayette, so I'm going with them.
Yeah, I like Lafayette also. I think Chattooga covers the spread. I think it's a tight game all night. It'd be a fun game for you to watch, Benton. But yeah, I'm going with the Ramblers. Cherokee County, Alabama, a team Benton saw last Friday night at Model. Model is a 5-point favorite on Cal Preps.
I don't know if you did it on purpose, but you skipped a few games.
Did I skip a few? Oh yeah. I'll go back. Yeah, I'll go back and catch those in a second.
All right. Cherokee County, Alabama has got a pretty good team. They got two very outstanding tailbacks. They got a veteran quarterback and a good sized line of scrimmage. I think it's going to be a very, very competitive game, especially what Model was able to do last week up at Lafayette. Winning the varsity portion of that scrimmage. And I'm not sure. I think I'm going to go with Cherokee County, but I think it's a tight one. I think, you know, less than 10 for sure, maybe less than a touchdown.
I'm going to go Model.
Yeah. I'm going to agree with Chris here. I'm going to go Model. I like what they did last week with the big boy at tight end. He's a load, man. I mean, he could probably stop some of that run for Cherokee. I don't know how well Cherokee threw the ball, but they're going to have to throw the ball to beat them, I think. I'm going to go with the Devils at home. Bremen at Heard County. Heard County is a 13-point favorite.
Heard County's a tough team.
I just think I think Bremen is trying to identify their offense at this point, and you know, try to put some more points on the board. I think Heard County is. I think Heard County wins the game. I'm not the cover. You said 13.
13, yeah.
Man, you've seen 13 a lot. I think I'll go ahead and take Heard County to cover the 13 against Bremen.
Yeah, I know Hurd ran into a buzzsaw last Friday night. Hopefully that didn't hurt their confidence, but I mean the lines are loaded. Bakari Swain and those guys put it on them, but I think they'll regroup, come out Friday night, and I think they'll beat Bremen probably about the spread. I mean that's pretty good. That's pretty good spread there, 13.
I'm going to go with Bremen in that one.
Bremen.
That's going to be an upset. I think they control the ball. They keep it away from that Heard County offense. I think they'll do it.
All right, the game right here in my backyard, man. Gordon Central at Armurchie. I'm curious what your computer says, Benton. Mine has Armurchie as a 25.5-point favorite.
I will pull it up.
Chris, you got thoughts on this one?
I'm going with Armurchie here. I think last Gordon Central and Coahuila Creek scrimmage last week. I think Gordon Central just ran into a buzzsaw with that Coahuila Creek team. That team's loaded and they're ready. I don't. I'm going to go with Armurchie. I think it'd be close, but I'm going with Armurchie.
Massey has Armurchie 28-21, and I think that could be right around there. Honestly, it could also be 7-6. I think it's going to be a close game. I think I like Armurchie. I think Armurchie is going to come up with enough offense to win the game, and I'm not sure about the spread that you're showing, but I'll take Armurchie to win the game outright.
Yeah, I like Armurchie. I think both teams are trying to figure out their offense so far, this summer, and I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. I was impressed with the Armurchie defense last Friday night against Temple. If they can keep that up for 4 quarters, I think they win the game, but a lot closer than 25.5. I think 14-0, 21-7. Rabun County at Harrelson. Harrelson is a 1-point favorite.
Man, if there's a team out there in our area that I don't know a lot about, Harrelson would be one of those. I just hadn't heard a lot about them. What do you have any comments, Chris? Do y'all know any more about Harrelson?
Yeah, I mean we know who Harrelson is every year, but the names change, but that offensive attack remains the same. 3.5 yards a pop, and they always got the dudes to do it. But you're talking about Rabun County. Keegan Stover is quarterback up there, and they apparently in Rabun County they've got a tree that grows 4- and 5-star quarterbacks. I don't know where it's at. Everybody's going to be looking for it. They just pluck one off, and here you go. There's another 4-star. So I think I'm liking Rabun County in that offense here.
Yeah, I would love to log on here Friday night and pop up the scoreboard and show Harrelson County on top, man, because I love those guys down there. I love Coach Peavy. I love the fans. Just the whole community in general down there is just an awesome football community. But that being said, I'm gonna have to go Rabun County.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've seen Rabun a lot over the years as the 4 seed traveling to Tiger, Georgia, and there's really only been one time that we've actually competed against them. So I'm gonna take Rabun. Just reload.
Yep.
All right, battle in the mountains here. Fannin County at Union County. Fannin is a 20-point favorite at Union.
Fannin and could be real big. I like Fannin to cover the 20.
Yep. I like
Yeah.
the Fannon's got a tough defense this year, so I think they handle business here Friday night.
Yeah, I think even if Fannin struggles on the offensive end, they're trying to get things together. I think they score 21 points. They hold Union to 0. They cover the spread, win the game.
I think at the end of the third quarter, they'll be getting their lights out and flashing their lights like they do. And that announcer just gives them another seven.
That guy's crazy.
Wild.
Cleburne, Alabama at Mount Zion. I know 0 about Cleburne. So
Well,
I'm gonna go with Mount Zion. Mount Zion's a 13-point favorite at home.
I'm going Mount Zion.
Does Mount Zion still have the Malachi kid?
Yep, Malachi Ackles. Yep.
Yeah, I would. I think I would go with Mount Zion, but I'll tell you what Massey says. Cleburne County 28, Mount Zion 21.
Wow.
Yep.
The computers are way different. I'm going Mount Zion just because I like those 3 teams in that single A Division II and 7 single A Division II. I like all 3 of them. I think that's going to be a battle, and I think they do well in the playoffs, that group of 3.
Here's an interesting matchup, week 1. Athens Academy, man, traveling to Dade County.
It's good that you're going early in the year, Athens Academy, because you could get like sun, rain, snow, sleet, everything all in one day later in the year in Dade County. So,
Yep.
It's a long trip, but I think Athens Academy is a really good team. And what division do they play in now? I know the reclass has got everybody jumbled up.
I think they're 2A.
Yeah, I think they're Region 8 AA, if I'm not mistaken.
Massey has Athens Academy 31-21 over Dade. I think it's going to be a really close game. I think every time I look at a computer like this, they always undersell Dade. And
yep.
Yeah,
I want to do it.
Yeah, Cal Preps has Athens Academy by 6, so they're pretty much even there.
Yeah.
I mean, 6.
I'm going third monkey mentality at home. I'm going to Wolverines here. Coach Poston, that's a good dude.
Yeah, you heard me say I want to do it. I think the size. I think I know Poston's listening. Run that quarterback a little bit, Coach. Man, he's a beast. I'll take Dade County. I'll take Dade. Get him outside.
I hope Athens Academy, when they travel to Dade, they have to go over that 2-lane mountain road, and they'll be scared by the time they get there. When they pull into Magic Morgan,
yeah,
them boys won't know what hit them. I'm gonna go Dade County in an upset.
I like it.
So the Cleburne County is usually good. We'll finish first or second in Region 4A. Loaded team. They will beat Mount Zion. That's what Aaron McKenzie says.
No.
Darlington at Olympia, Florida, down in Orlando. This is a game that we think is happening. We've seen a couple other reports that they're playing some other schools, but we're going to go with Darlington at Olympia. And Cal Preps has this game even. And I can tell you I know 0 about Olympia, Florida.
I don't know any. I'm going Darlington, though. No matter what the computers say, I'm going Darlington.
Yeah. I have to agree. Tigers all the way. Got those 2 preseason All-State offensive linemen.
Yes.
They're going to be tough to handle.
Yep.
Massey has Olympia favored 35-20.
35-20.
I don't know 1 iota about Olympia, except for they're in Orlando somewhere, I think.
Yeah, they're a 4A school. I mean, so they're big.
Yeah.
Man, look, I'm very confident in the line of scrimmages for Darlington, and I know I'm probably going to get slapped on the hand and hate mail for saying this, but their skill guys still have some things to prove for me. I think it's a tough game. The kids will have fun on the long trip down in Florida, But I'm going to go with Olympia, and I hate to pick against the local team, but it's going to be tough. I'm going to go with Olympia.
North Cobb Christian at Christian Heritage. Christian Heritage is actually a 13-point favorite by Cal Preps.
I like the big quarterback. Big guy. I mean, can sling it too. I think I'm gonna go with Christian Heritage there.
Yep. I'm going Christian Heritage. That newfound passing attack, I think they have. So that's where I'm going.
Yeah, I'll go Christian Heritage. I think North Cobb covers the 13. I think it's going to be a tight game. But yeah, we'll make it anonymous.
Yeah.
Temple, Coach Nix's first game with the Tigers, official first game, traveling Pike County.
Does anybody know anything about Pike County?
I know they're not going to be intimidated, man. They're used to playing the likes of Christ County and Peach County and guys like that during the season. So
that's a very tough schedule.
Yeah.
Well, go ahead.
But the Tigers have only given up 6 points in 8 quarters this preseason. So I think the defense is set. They got Cam Vaughn at quarterback. I think they win a close one on the road at Pike.
Yeah. I'm going Tigers too.
Did you pull up any spreads on this particular game?
Yeah, Pike is a 6-point favorite.
And they have Pike as a 2-point favorite on Massey. So with that being said, I'll go with the Tigers. I think quarterback is the edge. Puts them over the edge.
Go Christian Heritage Lions.
Yes, sir.
His son's a QB.
Oh, okay.
Top 10 single A matchup here. Manchester at Bowden.
This is going to be a very telling game. With this new reconfigured single A Division II, we're going to find out a lot real quick. I think Bowden's at number 5 and Manchester's at number 10. Both these teams were playoff teams last year. So I'm going to pick Bowden. I like Robert McNeil, but this is going to be a close one, and we're going to find out who's who.
I think Bowden learned a ton last week. Didn't they scrimmage Rayburn?
Yeah, 34-21, I think, was the final.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely a good outcome, even though you didn't win. I think Bowden can win the game, and I think they will. 21-14 is what Massey has. Bowden over Manchester.
Yeah, Cal Preps has Bowden by 13. I think that's about right. I think Bowden wins by 13 or less. All right, guys, the big one of the night. This is the one you're going to get all the hate mail for right here. You ready for this? Cedartown is a 14.5-point favorite over Rockmart.
I'm gonna pick Rockmart here.
I'm just looking at the Massey has Cedartown as a 16-point favorite over Rockmart, 36-20. But I think Ms. Beasley here says, "Go Dogs, beat Rockmart."
We've lost Lawrence.
Yeah, and then Mr. McKelvey's going to Cedartown. Well, I'll be honest with you. I agree with you, Chris. I'm going to go Rockmart. I think Rockmart in a close one. I think a one-touchdown game. I think that it's just going to be whoever has the ball last, or may come down to turnovers. I know that's kind of coach speak there, but if you make the big mistake, you're going to lose the ball game. I think that's how it's going to go.
Yeah, I like that Cedartown defense, but I think that Rockmart offense, they can put enough points on the board really quickly, as we saw last week when they scrimmaged Pickens. So I think they do it again. And, even if it's a close game, I still think Rockmart can pull it out.
Yeah, I agree. And, I know we lost Lawrence there for a second, but in the scoreboard show the other day, I think we spoke about all the games that he had on the list already, but in the scoreboard show, somebody asked us to pick a upset special. So you ended up going with Heritage over Ringo.
Yes.
And I took the Bobcats over the Warriors of LFO. And who was it that Lawrence took?
I can't remember. We'll have to go back and watch.
I'm not sure what he's got going on. So
yeah, we both picked Cass also. I like Cass.
Yeah, so that was a bit of an upset as far as the numbers go. But I just think Cass is one of those teams that, looking at their schedule, they're going to have some battles all year long.
Yeah, it's a tough region so that they're in. But I think they're playoff bound. I think they're really good.
Yeah. This is kind of off subject, but isn't the team that's playing currently in the Corky Kale, don't they play one of our local teams next week?
I'm not for sure.
Man, I wish
I'll have to look up that schedule. If somebody's got the schedule, go ahead and post it.
Man, I'm pretty sure that one of those teams is. Let's see here. Sorry, I should have had Cherokee Bluff. Cherokee Bluff. I think they play Adairsville next week. Okay.
Yes, they're going to play Adairsville. And Cherokee Bluff has been really good over the past few years. I know a lot of eyes from Adairsville will probably be watching this game. So
yeah, I'm looking now. It's at halftime, and I'm pretty sure Kel is winning. Kel's quarterback is from what I hear, I'm not sure of the kid's name, but he's a top 15 MLB draft guy, and they say that he could garner a bunch of D1 offers if he decides to play football, but that's just coming from Manziel. So, and I know Cherokee Bluff's turned the ball over a few times, so that's kind of hurt them. But
early season jitters. They will probably correct that before they go up against Adairsville. And see, Lawrence got so much hate mail when we started talking Cedartown Rockmart, it kicked him off.
Kicked me off, man. I got shot right from the get go.
Yeah,
but yeah. Like I said, man, I'm gonna go with Rockmart at home. I think they cover the 14.5 for sure. I think they win the game.
Yeah.
Oh, you said they're going to cover the 14.5.
They're going to cover the 14.5 because they're going to win.
So, Chris, we're good.
Yeah.
So Chris picked Rockmart. Benton picked Rockmart also, huh?
We all three picked Rockmart.
3 for 3.
Please direct all hate mail to Lawrence. The guy is right up there. Yeah.
The score just popped up. We were just talking about the current game, the first game of the year, Cherokee Bluff and Kale. Kale's up 26-10 at halftime right now. They're over on Peachtree TV.
Wow.
We were talking about Adairsville will get a taste of that Cherokee Bluff team next week.
Yeah, I think Kale was about a 26.5 point favorite anyway going into that one. So.
Yeah, Kale. I was just talking Kale's quarterback. I saw where he's probably going to be a top 15 pick in the MLB draft as a shortstop, I believe. And they say if he actually decides that he might want to play football, he might start garnering some D1 offers. He's a big, tall guy, kind of slender, but kind of reminds you of the the Vince Young type. Pretty good. Big arm.
Let me just read this text here, then we'll get off.
Okay.
It's saying that Darlington is playing a team out of Pennsylvania, but they're playing in Florida.
Okay.
So I guess they are playing that, whatever it was.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
Okay, let me see if I can.
Let's pull them back up. You'll just have to put it on screen.
Yeah, I'll put it on the screen because I have no idea how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
1 second, please. So they're playing against a team out of Pennsylvania in Florida.
Yeah.
So the team that they're playing anybody want to try to Say that one out loud.
Scheikel Haven.
Scheikel Haven. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah. So I have no idea, but I'm going with the Tigers here.
Yeah, I'll go with the Tigers also.
I have no idea either, but I will go with the Tigers. And just for fun, I'll look up the Massey rating prediction. Excuse me, I will get that off there.
Yeah.
That is the last game I guess we have to talk about, huh?
Yep, that is it.
Yep. So we all picked Rockmart, and I like the Bulldogs. I like the Bulldogs' chances in 4A. But I think Rockmart can do it. I think that Battle of Polk County, I think they find a way to win it.
Yeah, I think we have 3 or 4 teams here in the area this year that have a chance to compete for a state title. Rockmart being one of them. Rome, Cedartown, Calhoun, Cartersville. I mean, there's a handful of teams this year that we could see go deep into the playoffs this year. And like I said, everybody tune in Friday night after the games, man. We'll have all the updated scores. Chris is going to be in Dalton. Benton's going to be in Chattooga, and I'll be right in my backyard here at Armurchie.
And
the big one.
I will say that according to Maxwell, the Darlington pick is the correct pick. I won't divulge how bad they say it's going to be. So, a big one, a big one is what it says. I'm not sure if they know anything about Pennsylvania teams, but
Cal Preps might be the better one for that. Cal Preps does nationwide better coverage than some of the Massey and Maxwell. We'll have to look that up.
We'll see you back here Friday night.
All right, guys. You take it easy. We'll see you Friday night at the game.
All right, man.
Thank you.